Hey guys, welcome back to Rooted Homeschool. If you're new here, I'm Christina. I am a mom of 5 kids, ages 1, 2, 5, 9, and 13. Today I am in my 5-year-old's room and it's hot up here. I just want to say, I have the AC pumping and I opened the window because I feel like it was stuffy. Anyway, I have my Starbucks. My husband just dropped this off. He put all the kids in the car. He's taking them to the park, but he did drop me off a Starbucks before they went because I was like, I'm going to need some motivation for what I'm doing today. I've already sucked down half of it, so there you have it. Today I am cleaning and purging Gia's room. Up until about a year ago, guys, I had a really strong handle on my kids' bedrooms. They were very minimal. I set them up in a way that they were easy for them to maintain. And over the last year or so, things have just become a mess. They come up here and they clean it, they vacuum it, they clean it, which means lots of stuff stuffed under the beds, and just Gia's room is a mess. I'm going to show you in a second. But I realize it's past the point of her being able to manage it now because there's so much stuff. Now, if you've been following me, I've mentioned a few times here on my YouTube channel and over on Instagram that I've been wanting to clean and purge and just have a more minimal life, have less stuff. And so I'm continuing on that journey, although I know it'll be a longer one because there's just so much stuff. Some things have just gotten away from me. I think having 2 babies in 15 months of each other and being pregnant and going back to work and homeschooling and all of those things, the rooms have just kind of gotten out of control. So you're going to see the worst of it. There are days where we clean up this room and it looks decent. Is it the way I would want it to look? No, but it doesn't look like a disaster. You wouldn't be like, oh my God. Today, you're going to be like, oh my God. And I've been procrastinating on it, not just because I'm tired and have so many other things to do, but also because this summer, one of my main goals is to redo this room completely. Last summer, I was going to do this room, but it just didn't happen. And I actually started peeling the wallpaper off because it was kind of lifting in some areas. It actually didn't look bad. It's not horrible. It's kind of granny-ish, but it's not horrible. So I started peeling it because I was I wonder if this will just peel off easy. Well, no, it doesn't. And everybody told me to leave it alone. And I didn't listen because I just get like that. I want to do things. I want to get it done. And so I just go for it. Well, now Gia's room looks like a disaster because there's peeled wallpaper. And it's just a mess. But this room needs some work and I almost don't even know where to start. Oh, I do not have this figured out and planned out. I just have this couple of hours, this window of time, and I saw this room this morning when I came up to help Gia get ready for dance, and I was like, this just not gonna work. So I will tell you, this room's getting completely remodeled in the summer, and I'll definitely share that journey. Wallpaper is coming down, room's getting fully painted, this rug is getting ripped up, and I'm going to try to make it the girls' room. So Gia, and that's another one of my goals for the summer, is for Jules to sleep up here, for all the kids to sleep up here. Today my goal is to get stuff out of this room that doesn't need to be up here. Gia is good about cleaning the room with me. She actually likes doing that, but I feel for the amount of stuff that I want to get rid of and the amount of work that I want to do in here, I just really don't want her in here while I'm doing it. And oh, I want that. And oh, don't get rid of that. And oh, but no, I don't have time for that today. So all about having them help, all about teaching them responsibility, but also sometimes I just got to do what I got to do to make it work. So if you're interested in seeing how I figure out this disaster, just follow along. I have my paper towels. I have my Myers cleaner. I have 2 garbage bags because one is going to be for garbage, actual garbage that is leaving this house today. And the other bag is going to be for donate or keep, which usually turns into they forget all about it and I end up just donating it because you didn't ask for that thing in 3 months. This is out of here now. So that, and I also have a laundry basket, not just for dirty laundry, but for things that just need to go downstairs. So we're not getting rid of this right now. We're not throwing it out, but it doesn't belong in your room. So I have a laundry basket so I can easily carry those things downstairs and then find a place for them. And then if there's not a place for them, probably get rid of them. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me show you the current state of this room though. Okay, so this is the current state of the room. You walk into the door. Look at this cute picture though. That was when I had 2 babies, just my oldest 2 boys. So super cute. So over here in this corner, we have stuff that I don't think Gia wants mixed with stuff that maybe she does want. We have evidence of me peeling wallpaper. We have this cedar chest that's an heirloom that I need to better utilize if I'm going to keep it. If I keep it for this room, I will probably paint it. Books that are probably going to leave this room because I'm pretty sure they don't get used up here and they're just a mess. We have a baby high chair, which I think is going to go. We have a rocking chair, which I think also needs to go because I don't think it gets used. We have this baby crib that I also don't think gets used. We have costumes. We have this stand here, which my husband swore would help keep things organized, but as you can see, there's very little on it and very much on the floor. Sometimes I believe in stuff like that to organize, and sometimes I think it's just an invitation to keep more junk. Over here, we have the little toddler bed that Sethi does not sleep in with some clothes on the floor. This used to organize all of the baby stuff, which, you know, clearly that's just a mess. Clothes on the floor, this gigantic dollhouse that she's been wanting that she did get for Christmas this year. That is like the only thing I'm willing toy-wise to let her keep up here because I don't want that giant thing anywhere else in the house. And then we have her little dresser, which is also something that got passed down to me, and it's like half broken. So I will keep it for now, but when we redo the room, it's gonna have to go. And then we have her closet. Now her closet is interesting because this used to have Sethi's clothes up top and then her clothes on the bottom, and then a random mix of stuff up here, and then my extra seasonal or stuff that doesn't fit me right now, but I don't want to get rid of stuff back there. So I'm going to have to go through my stuff too and kind of take some responsibility for that. I also want to create the minimalist wardrobe for her that I keep talking about. So when it gets rid of stuff that doesn't fit and that she doesn't wear, or that I just don't like while she's not around, and then see what else she still needs so I can buy it if she does need clothes. So my number 1 tip when you're tackling like a room that needs a deep clean and organize is to think about the room in zones. So I'm working on this front corner near the door of the room and just kind of getting everything out of this space, and then getting rid of anything that I want to get rid of, getting it out of the room immediately, throwing away any garbage, just random broken old toys and papers. And I wanted to get rid of that stuffed animal, but trying to let her make those decisions, at least on some of the things. So just vacuuming, getting that corner clean, and then putting things back in place, and then I can square that corner completely away. Instead of moving the bed first, I chose to move this little shelf because I need to move that completely out of the way to really move the bed anyway, so I'll vacuum behind it. Next up, I am moving the bed and getting rid of any junk, keeping things that I know that I'm going to keep, just putting them to the side for the moment, vacuuming, cleaning around the baseboards.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
So before I put this shelf back in place, I'm just cleaning the window and the windowsill on the top of this shelf. And then I'll just take the last few things off of here.
Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights.
So next up is the corner opposite of the bed. Just moving everything out of this area, moving the crib, and then just continuing to put things in the middle of the floor that I will deal with later. So just getting it clean, putting it back, and then I'm going to clean just kind of like the top if it's a little dusty, and then I'll strip this bed, dumping every basket, cleaning the shelves.
And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes?
And now it's time to start tackling this heaping pile in the middle of the floor. So I'm just putting things into organized piles, like things that I may want to keep upstairs, things that are going to go downstairs.
It really makes me wonder.
And now it is time to tackle the clothes. So I've taken everything out of the closet and the dresser. Hey guys, I don't even know if I would say I'm halfway done, but I have made a ton of progress. That is the huge mountain of stuff that was in that closet. So now it is time to decide what is staying and what is going. So now I'm just organizing into separate piles for things of mine that I'm keeping or not keeping, things of Gia's that she has just grown out of or doesn't wear, and then I'll put the clothes that we're going to keep neatly and organized back in her closet and her dresser. And one final vacuum. Okay guys, I've done it. Even my bangs made it up into this messy, sweaty bun. That's how hot I got up here. So I'm gonna show you the progress that I made today. It's pretty big. All right, so I'll start back in the corner that I started in when I showed you in the very beginning. The only major change I made here, other than getting rid of a ton of stuff, was pushing that cedar chest all the way in the corner. And although that is all the stuff that needs to go, although visually I don't love where that cedar chest is, I just feel like less junk will get piled up next to it and it will be more obvious and easy to clean. Like I said, it's temporary anyway. I put all of her stuffed animals in that basket. I just feel like it's already too many. I'm gonna have her go through them and hopefully get rid of a few. And I'm gonna tell her whatever doesn't fit in there has to go. Obviously, I cleaned out underneath the bed. That wall is still the biggest eyesore known to man. But we will be taking off all that wallpaper. I was trying to get this shelf to the place that we don't really need it, and I think we are definitely there. I think I didn't want to take too much out of here and have her feel like what happened to my room, but if it's a remodel, I'm sure it will be able to go relatively painlessly, but at this point, it doesn't even seem necessary. She's just got a few little things there. I did keep a few books. I think that is all that is needed. A couple of decor pieces, which may or may not stay in her room after the remodel, and just her little sequin journal that I know she loves. I stripped this crib because I just need to decide like what we're doing with it. At the very least, the stuff needs to be washed. I took absolutely everything out of those baskets. I don't know that those cubbies will stay much longer either. They may go somewhere else in the house, or we may get rid of them altogether. I was going to set up the whole dollhouse situation for her, but I'm going to let her do it on her own. I cleaned it out for the most part and just stuck everything in there. She will figure that out. I purged a ton of clothes. I got rid of about 3 garbage bags full of stuff. Stuff up here, again, not the prettiest, but her little rock collection, and then her little hair ties and things like that I had in a basket, but it was just like a junk catcher. So I'll show you what I did with that basket. Her little piggy bank and her little jewelry box, which nothing is in, so I'm not really sure where she put that jewelry. I would actually like to toss that, but I don't want to do too much, like I said. Then we have her closet. I have nothing on the top other than her little tracing pad, that hanging organizer, which may or may not get thrown away, but I'm going to wait till I do all the cleaning and organizing, and then if I can use it, great. If not, I'll get rid of it. Couple beach hats, because she might want those. They were mine, but I'll let her see if she wants them. On the top is just extra hangers and her kind of like fancy / dress up dresses. This is all that is in her closet right now. I know that I have laundry to do downstairs, so there might end up being more in this closet than what you see, but not much because I have gotten rid of a lot. Back there, I did keep just like a few items, maybe 5, that I am probably going to keep, but may end up getting rid of. That's the other piece of the crib that's still in there. And then the basket that she was using for hair ties and all those things, I just used it for her dress up stuff. It was in like a cardboard Disney princess box that some of those came in, but that thing got pretty tore up, so I threw it out. And that, I'm guessing, and I'm almost positive, is what the actual floor looks like underneath this rug. So I have no idea what we're going to do with this floor when we do the remodel. I know I want this rug out of here, but I definitely don't want that floor either. And I don't want to spend a ton of money either. So that's another thing you could let me know in the comments. If you have any like pretty but not overly expensive floor ideas for up here, I would love to hear your ideas. I would rather not go with carpet. I don't mind an area rug, but I really want to get rid of the carpet. And again, that is all the stuff that I am getting rid of. Actually, there is more than that. Some of the stuff I actually just tossed down the stairs. So there's a bunch of stuff that is getting out of this room. So I hope this motivates you to tackle a project that you are dreading doing. If you have design ideas for this room, I am currently in the planning stages. So let me know below in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Click the notifications bell for all of the other cleaning and organizing and purging and remodeling videos and homeschool, family life. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and until next time, stay rooted.